Hey everyone. So here's a question I get asked every once in a while, and it's basically, when's a good time to go live? When should I be posting my content? And the answer to that is really any time's a good time to go live, right? Think about, when are you online? Probably not at one point during the day. You're online at many times during the day. You're probably on social media many times. And the people that you're interacting with are online at different times. So actually, posting at different times makes sense. Going live at different times makes sense because you're going to be hitting different people and you're going to be staying engaged with different people all the time. So that's one tip there. The other thing is to think about, what can you be consistent with? You know, Posting to a blog, we've all seen them. I have them. Posting to a blog where you post once, you post twice, you post three times, maybe 10 times in a row every single day. And then that that blog just basically is empty after a week, after a couple of days, whatever it is, that you can't sustain it. So think about, what can you sustain and be consistent with, so people don't wonder, hey, what happened to this person? And overall, really posting content and engaging with your audience is no different online than it is, I would say, in person. Yes, it's electronic, it's perhaps not as personal, but think about the relationships that you have. If you don't interact with people, if you don't stay engaged, then what's going to happen is that relationship's going to become weaker over time. So it's a good idea to maintain the habit, or make sure that you're not the only one posting content. If you can do it, if you have someone else that's working with you, make sure that you can maybe create a schedule, a content calendar, whatever it is. Plan ahead if you can. I, in a previous video, talked about the 30 plus one rule in terms of creating content, right? Have a idea for every single day of the month plus one. So as you create one, as you check one off the list, you're then adding another one to the list. Um, those are really just like high level how you should be thinking about creating content, right? So there's no magic bullet. Honestly, as you produce more content, you'll get better at it, become easier, and you'll also see what works. So you'll see that you produce certain kinds of videos or post certain kinds of items, and depending on your audience, they'll engage with those things more with one type of content than another. We'll obviously produce more of those. So definitely look at the insights that you can, find out how long people are watching your videos for, or how many times people engage with your content, and use that to inform what you should be producing for future content. So, in summary, basically, just be consistent if you can. Um, Engage all times of the day if you can, and have fun with it. Really, content shouldn't be laborious. I prefer video because, in terms of social media, it gets people to stop scrolling when they see something moving. And also, I know that I'm just not really a natural writer, so I'm better at producing video. I can click a button, start talking, whether you like to hear me or not. I'm able to do that easily. Click another button, I'm done. And I'm able to also use platforms like StreamYard, for instance, where I can produce my content on Facebook, and then I can also be streaming to YouTube at the same time, or Twitter, or LinkedIn, or wherever your audience is, so that now I have, instead of one piece of content, I've got two pieces of content, or five. And later on, I'll go into some more advanced topics in terms of what you can do with this content. And the other thing is, if you're producing content regularly, don't think about it as a solo game. You should also think about how you can engage others, right? So as much as I enjoy being on camera all the time, it's probably more interesting if I bring somebody else that's a subject matter expert in an area that my audience is interested in on to start talking with me. I do that a lot with interviews on local food pages that I run, and in some of the groups that I manage as well. So it's great to have other points of view and just have a discussion with people and share ideas. Really, that's what content's all about. So hopefully you found this useful and slightly entertaining. And I'd love to hear your feedback in terms of what kind of content you like to produce, questions do you still have, and if there's anything that I can do to help you, let me know. And have a great day, stay safe, and we'll talk soon.